Hey everybody, thanks for stopping by for another episode of Life with MaryAnn and Joe. Welcome back, or welcome to our channel. And I am here today in the music room, our new music room. And I am doing a little cozy corner. Thanks, Arlen. I stole that from you, that cozy corner. I'm doing a little cozy corner in here. And I am going to be using some really vintage and retro pieces in there. Some of them over 70 years old. So, I know a lot of people, a lot of younger people don't like to keep things and they don't like to acquire things from their family. But let me tell you, later on in life, you may want them because not only are they beautiful, but they are packed with memories and I don't know, gives you all the feelings when you look at them. In today's episode, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be using an end table and a lamp and a chair and a couple of pieces that we've had for a long time. They were our parents and an old dear friend as well. So hope you enjoyed this little episode. So stay tuned while I show you what I did on a real budget. I didn't spend a thing. All right, so let's take a look at the pieces I'm going to use. So this is actually an end table, and it belonged to the first living room set that my parents had. This past January, they would have been married for 75 years. And the first couple of years, they actually lived by my father's parents. And then they moved into the upstairs apartment by my mother's parents. And that's when they got their first living room set. So I'm saying this end table is about 73 years old, 72, 73 years old. It's the only piece that's left to that set. It had a velvet couch, I think burgundy, and it had a couple of side chairs that were gray. They were all velvet, and it had these end tables. This is the only one that's left. And you can see it has a glass top table. And, I have it. I'm really happy. I'm lucky that I have it. And this is the first piece that I'm going to use in this little corner here. All right, because I'm a little bit afraid of that glass top with what I'm putting on here, I decided to use this. Now this, if you remember back, I'll show them to you in a second. All right, so I'm too lazy to take them down, so I'm just going to show you up here. See, these two candle holders are actually the lamp that belongs to that table. So that back piece right there was the bottom part, you can see. And then the table rested on top of that, and then this was on top of the table, and then of course the light bulb, and then the lampshade went on there. So I took the lamp apart because it just didn't work for us anymore. But I don't mean that it didn't work. I mean it didn't work in our decor. But I like it still being around like this. Okay, so this was the table that was between those pieces of the lamp. We had the piece below and then the piece above. So this rests right on top of here really nicely, and it has this black and gold detailed edge, and I think it's absolutely perfect. Okay, now on top of that is a piece of marble, and you can see it has an opening. That's where the wire for the lamp came up. And it's a little bit stained right here, which I can't get out, but it's going to be covered anyway. And that will serve as the top of my table. So next is this lamp that I just painted again, and I'll show you that process I did. Okay, so I have this lamp from my parents, and I redid it into this like rose kind of a gold because I don't remember what I was doing, and I needed that coloring, so I painted it. But I'm going to put it in in the piano room over there, and I think it goes well with it because I have a lot of crystals and stuff in there, but the coloring is wrong. So I'm thinking I'm going to do it in black and then brush gold on it. I think that's the look I'm gonna go. First thing I have to do is take off all the crystals. And here it is, spray painted black. All right, so again, so it has, I made it into this gold and black, which coordinates with the banding around that table. This again is my parents' lamp, and I kind of remember when it showed up in the house, and it's got to be around 1972 or so. So again, this is another retro piece, and I think it's great. It goes great because of these hanging crystals, because of the chandelier and the hanging crystals, the candle holders I have on the mantle. So next in, I'm going to put this chair, and I don't know how long it's going to stay here, but it's going to stay here for now. It'll be easy for the piano teacher to pull over to the piano for lessons and whatnot. But this chair comes from my friend Doug, who he gave it to me, and right after he gave it to me, within a few months, he suddenly, unexpectedly passed away. So it does have a special place in my heart as well. Now, I do need to put a cushion there. I'm looking for one. I haven't found one yet. And if you notice, I did spray it. It was kind of worn, especially around all, the arms and in the back and so on. I sprayed it with that brush umber that I've been using on the frames and whatnot in here. So next I have to, style that table and underneath and hang a picture and put something on this chair. All right, so now artwork for this area right here. Again, I didn't find the piece I want yet, so I'm improvising right now. So what I did was I went online. Now, this is not the one I'm going to use. I was going to use it, and then I changed my mind, but I'm going to show you on this one. What I did was I went online. I put pencil drawings of cellos, and it came up, and I printed it out. And then what I did was I took a regular pencil, and I went over everything, and then I smudged it with my fingers to make it look like it was a real pencil drawing that I did, which obviously I did not do it. But you'll see the one I have, I just framed it, and that's what I'm going to put up there until I find what I like. So very easy, inexpensive artwork that you can do quickly until you find something that you actually like. Okay, so let's build our little corner. So the first thing that I'm going to put up is the picture I told you that I Googled this, and then I went over it with the pencil to make it look like a chalk drawing, and I have this sage green mat behind it because I'm using a lot of green in this room. I put my hooks up there, which you can see already, and I'm going to hang this guy now, hopefully. Okay, so there you go. There is the picture. Next thing I want to do is I'm going to move the camera a little bit so you can see better. So the next thing I want to do is put a little greenery back here. So I have a ficus tree, and I'm going to put that back here. I might get a palm tree, a real one, not the Florida palm like the palms, but I haven't had any luck with them. But for now, I'm going to use this ficus that I have. Let me get it. Like that, okay, and I have amber lights in it because I have some gold going on in here, so I want that as well. So I'm plugging in my little remote box right now. Okay, next thing in, which I have in place right here, I'm just going to move it over, is my antique table here and the lamp on the top. So I want that, here's my pencil, I want that nudged in right here like this, okay? And I'm gonna plug this lamp in with the tree so that when I put it on, it all goes on together. And what I did, as well as, you can see it in the mirror back here. See where my hand is back here? I actually zip tied the wire to the lamp down this leg because I hate to see wires. They look so unprofessional. But it is what it is, right? Okay, so underneath, you see down there, there is a little shelf. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this vase right here. This is old too. This is about, I want to say 30 years old, okay? And you can see it goes well with the lamp. And I'm not going to put anything in it for right now. I just want it to be here. It has this nice little detail of the rope right there. So I'm putting that there. Okay, then on this table right here, for now anyway, I'm going to put this snow globe. But take a look at it. It's twofold why I'm using it. Number one, it has angels, which MaryAnn loves. And number two, look, they're all playing the harp and the horn and so on, and the mandolin right here. And then all down here, it has all musical references and whatnot. And I think until I find something better for here, this is what's going to go here. I'm going to put the one with the harp and the horn right here so you can see that. And then to go with all the crystal that I have going on in this room, I have this little doodad right here, candle holder, and one of these little tea lights that I'm going to put in here. And then I have my grouping of 3 that I want on this table like that, okay? Next thing in is going to be the chair, right? The little chair right here. So here is my little chair, and then I'm going to add this green throw because it's very springy looking, right? And it kind of just like softens this very harsh chair with the hard edges. I still haven't found this yet, but I'm going to put the gold pillow on here so it ties all together with the coloring that we have going on in this room, the green and the gold. All right, let me show you that. And there you go. There's my little cozy corner here. I have the amber lights in the tree, and then the antique light, the antique table, and the very special, that's old too, that chair. And I didn't buy anything, and I'm really happy with that right now. Will it change? Probably. I change everything, right? But for now, I think it's really neat until we get set on the furniture we want in here. I think it's very nice little corner, and like I said, it'll be easy for somebody's here to help me with the piano to just pull that chair over because the piano is right there. Okay, everybody, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you got some ideas from it. Thumbs up always helps me, and always look forward to hearing from you. Okay, everybody, so take care, and I will be seeing you really soon. I'm going to start taking down my pine cones and snowmen and start my spring and Easter decor. Okay, everybody, bye-bye.